All righty. Good afternoon, everyone. We got action. We got Chris Nelson against Steve Moreno playing 10 ball on the 9-foot pit table here at Main Street Billiards in Mesa, Arizona. Playing a race to 13. Both players have posted up $500 each. They are playing winner breaks with the Magic Rack. 3-foul rule, and 10 ball goes last. So, going to be interesting. They already did the flip. Steven won the flip, and here we go. We're ready to go. We are a little early. This match was supposed to start at 1, but they've been here for a little while now, and they said, hey, we're ready to go. So, here we go. Dry break by Steven. Hope everyone's having a great Friday afternoon. It's a little hot here, but that's the norm for July in Arizona. Chris going to start out with a nice safety. I like it. Too hard to make the one on the side and maybe get a shot on the two. So, going to start out playing smart. Not letting your opponent get in stroke by any means is definitely helpful when you're trying to win. So, I think it's going to go hill. Steven going to start out giving Chris ball in hand with no rail. Shout out to Main Street Billiards for letting us come in here. Take over the pit table. Stream this event. Chris is going to go for the 3-foul. No, very good. That's a pretty makeable shot here. Nice, easy jump over to 6. Shout out to our sponsors, Donkey Pool Productions and the Friday Night Fights. You got E3 with me, Mitch Ellerman. Want someone to coach it or get lessons from? Mitch Ellerman's the guy to do it. Oh, wow, he massaged around that. Then you got a new Friday Night Fight sponsor, Arizona T-shirt, AZTEE shirt. Then you got Qualtech, air conditioning heating, John Sanchez, the one and only Mr. Mike Gwen with Realty One Group, Jesse Guerrero with Tiki Plumbing, and Tony Sanchez with Tony's Mobile Tire, and Mike Urbanski with MU3D does a lot of the trophies for the 500 and under and state championship events going on. This weekend we do have the 500 and under 9 ball and the 9-footers here at Main Street. Still have plenty of spots available. This first game may take a while. Going to see a safety battle on the 1. Try to get behind that 2-ball. Steve might have a carom on the 5. We'll have to see. We got no Friday night fight tonight. Nothing going on. I told Steven we could go to Baby K's if you want. So he's going to experience the 2-inch stick pork chop at Baby K's Cajun Kitchen. If you want good Cajun, yep, played the carom on the 5. Try to play it soft enough to give a shot on the 1. If you want good Cajun food, Baby K's Cajun Kitchen is the place to go. Dobson and Baseline, Mesa, Arizona. Got a stretch. He's probably going to try to thin this and come down the table. Get behind that 4-ball. Tried to and left Chris a shot. And he's got a good start here. Let's see if they can get going. Mr. Gwynn. Good afternoon, sir. You're more than welcome to join us right after this match. I think it might take about 2.5, 3 hours. Uh-oh. Gonna hook himself right out of the gate. That's not good. His problem there is the cue ball was kind of close to the rail. He couldn't really draw off of that one. He thought he was going to get around that three ball, but came up short. So gonna pull out the jump cue. Gonna call it in the corner. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. Been pretty good for me. Got to wake up and mess with Mr. Gwen. 318 more days till he's 60. Meanwhile, Steven's going to have a shot. He's looking down to see if it passes the four. Nice shot. I think you got the right speed on it. Oh, it hung up a little bit harder. I actually thought he made it. Tables are acting a little soft and a little slow. Can't explain it other than maybe it's Simonis HR. Uh-oh. He fell for the trap. Gonna probably have to pull out the jump cue again. Might be able to kick at it. Come off the top rail. Yeah, like this. Maybe call it in the bottom right corner. Might get behind it and kick it down tables. But looks like he's gonna go for the jump. Try to jump bank it. May call the 9 ball. Oh, went just past it. Gonna give Steven a shot, maybe in the side. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know where you're at, where you're watching from. Everything sound okay? Everything stream running good? Yeah, he went for the corner. That's not bad, actually. No, he's got a shot on the four. He just got to draw the cue ball. Have it come across table above the 9 ball. Come back into the center of the table would be ideal. Might go with top English. That's not bad. A little bit more speed would have been nice, but now he's got to figure out if he wants to go into the 7. Mr. Holub, thanks for tuning in and watching. You know how hard he goes into this. Yeah, he was trying to control it. Got away with it. Got the safe shape. Gonna have to kick at this. I like where he's going with this. He's trying 2 rails to go into this and have a shot at the side pocket. If he misses, he might go up table. Or it might do that. Now, luckily, 10 ball goes last. So you're not going to see a combo from here. All right. Thank you for letting us know. Been a couple weeks. Of course, 4th of July weekend and all that. Think we have someone scheduled for next week. Oh boy, didn't want to do that. Don't want to show weakness this early. But I'm going to call first game jitters. Paying attention to cue ball instead of focusing on making the ball. Shape's overrated. Got to make the ball first. Yep, I'm calling first game jitters. I always say in these Friday night fights, you can warm up all you want, but Still takes them about 10 games for them to really get in stroke and feel the table. Mr. Brayman, thanks for letting me know. Hope you're doing well up there in Payson. I need to come up and see you. Get out of this heat. Draw up the table. I like the way he did that. Came in between the 8-9 instead of coming underneath the 9. Even if he overruns it, he can cut this in. Just got to avoid the side pocket. It looks cuttable. A little extreme, but I still think he's okay. Maybe try to get that cue ball to go below the side pocket. Maybe run into the 10 ball. Get a little bit of bump shape. You're going to go ahead and play safe. That's a smarter shot. Good speed. No, it's the first game. You don't want to try to get yourself in stroke too early. I like his choice there. Chris going to go for the kick. He called it just in case. And going to get Steven ball in hand. Can he get out? Which way does he go? Supposed to give yourself an angle. He's probably going to draw out of this. Just draw to the side rail. Or he's going to go forward, go 2 rails. So many options. That's a nice option. Keep it simple. Try to keep the cue ball off the rail. But he should be okay. Should be able to make this and try to stun the cue ball. May draw it to the bottom rail and come back up. Oh, side pocket's not being his friend today. Just a little off. Missed it good though. Forcing Chris to have to bank this. He does play one pocket a lot, so see if he's going to go for the bank or going to play the safe. Bank it to the top rail, into the middle of the top rail. Force Steven on a long bank. Could play it 2-way. Oh, he went for the cut. I really am surprised at that. I really thought he would play it 2-way and bank it to that top right pocket. And if he miss it, play it short so it doubles back. Meanwhile, Steven says, thank you. I'm going to take this opportunity to take this down. Nice draw shot. Small slight angle, but these are the ones you seem to miss the most, right? Just that slight angle. It's not the straight in. It's not the 45-degree angle shots. It's this slight angle. You don't hit it with the right speed, it doesn't go in, but Steven showed us how to hit it right. Nice shot. Taking down the first game. We got action. And I'll be right back with you. All righty. I was asking if they could hear me when I'm commentating. They said no, at best it's a mumble. So just want to make sure everything's all right. I don't have my glass shield up to try to prevent that. And I told him, I said, oh, we had a drama game there, huh? First game jitters. He said, yeah, that's what we're calling it. Dry break. Chris going to go for the push out. Yeah, I was really surprised on Chris. shooting that 9 ball the way he did. I thought he would bank it, being that he does play one pocket. I'm going to say a hell of a lot more than Steven does. But it's never the who wins the first game, it's who wins the last game. So keep it tuned in. And by the player's choice, they did want to start early. So not my fault. All right, he's got choice here. He can try to cut it down the rail, try to hold it for the 2 on the side, or he can try to bank it underneath the 10. Maybe try to stop the cue ball right there. Oh, he went for it. What a shot. No way. No way did he just scratch. Well, that's what happens when you hit it wrong. Thought he hit it good, but he just need to put a little bit more bottom, but he couldn't because he was too close to the rail. So a little bit of an unfortunate roll for him. Going to give Steven a chance. He's looking at the rundown. He says, no, we are playing 3 foul, so have a good opportunity to get on 2, or get Chris on 2, I should say. Let's see if he can do it. We're going to see another safety battle here till they probably get to the 4 ball. Then they should be able to run out. May have a carom on the 9. Probably just going to cross the 2 and play safe. Yeah, like this. Try to use the 5 and 9. Steven taps the table saying good shot, but I think he left him an edge. I think he can try for the bank in the side, but just really try to play safe. Oh, he could hit a lot more than I thought he could. See the whole ball. I want to say the table is reacting slow or soft. To me, it is, at least compared to bowl shooters, where the rails seem to be a lot more lively and the bed cloth seems a little faster. I will say Main Street has HR, so the humidity resistant will probably make that change for them. Nonetheless, I am going to say I don't think we're going to see either of these players break and run out. They are playing 10 ball goes last, so if they do make a combo, we'll spot up. Oh, he tried. We're going to see a 3 foul, I think, in this game. Steven should bank this 2 ball down underneath the 10 and lock him on the 9 as best he can. They're playing 3 foul, so let's see if he can do it. He wants let it go a little bit. He's going to get away with it. That's kind of okay because of where the 4 is. I think he can still go 2 rails. Kick underneath the side pocket. You're going to go for the jump. And that's the obvious way to go. If you can jump over to 6, being at the 2 rail, a little bit harder. I think he's just going to go for the hit here and get off of the 3 foul. Yeah, got lucky. Cubo was kind of going that way. No, Steven's going to try to figure out how to play safe. Thin this 2 ball, get the cue ball up behind the 8-10. Hit that way too hard. I saw a little bit different shot. It worked out for him. He just might not like his next shot. Chris is going to bank it up table. Try to get the cue ball over there. I like it. Use the 8 or 10. He got a little love tap by the 10. Steven's going to pull out his jump cue. Jump bank in progress. See if you can pull it off. Keep the cue ball on the table. They did, and weeble wobble, but they don't fall down. A little bit of a masse here. Should be able to do that. Don't think he needs to jump this, but he might want to just to get the cue ball to get out and around the 8 and 10. Because if you masse this, you might get stuck behind the 4. Now, the problem here, you want to hit rail first and then the 2. Because if you jump right at the 2, you could still end up behind the 4 if you don't hit this right. Once it go out and around, got it. A little bit more, but if I'm Chris, I'll take that. Shape's overrated. Shout out to everyone that tunes in to our Friday Night Fights. Thank you all. I know it's not a lot, but still means a lot to us and to the players that are playing. And also shout out to Chris and Steven for putting this fight together. I may have coerced them a little to talking to playing each other. Really just a suggestion of who to play, but really good shot by Chris there. It should be a good one. Should be definitely entertaining for y'all. He might got a little too straight, so he's going to have to stay above the 6. He wants an angle, so when he makes a 6, he come across table for the 7. That's going to work. Now focus. All your focus is on this 6. Don't worry about that you made a 1 ball down the rail and scratching the side earlier. Forget about that. Try to keep the cue ball above the 7 is what I would do. But focus on making the 6. Just make the 6 just like that. Take this small angle on the 7. Great shot by Chris. Now another natural angle. Come across table for the 8. Gonna make it in the same pocket as the 7. And again, focus on all your energy on the 7. Make the 7. Automatically know that cue ball's going towards shape for the 8. You don't care if you overhit it. You don't care if you underhit it like that. He banked that ball in. Hit it with the right English though. So gonna take on the character builder. Again, focus on making the 8. The 10 is not going to be an issue. You're not going to scratch if you make the 8. There you go. Got a nice little spin on it. Nice smooth stroke too. Nice speed. Perfect small angle on the 9. He can go 2 rails into the corner pocket, come out to the center of the table. He wants to come to the left side of the 10. He might try to punch this off the top rail. I kind of like going 2 rails inside English. A little bit of top, about 2 o'clock. I'm going to punch it. That's what I thought he might do. Some players feel more comfortable hitting it with a little bit of bottom and controlling it better. Not a bad shot. Now you're here. Focus on making this ball. No shape to be played other than keep it from scratching, but make the ball. There you go. Nice stroke by Chris. We got action 1-1. Nice out, too. It's what you don't want to see if you're Steven. But for me, that's what I do want to see because I only play as good as my opponent. And if my opponent is dogging it, I'm going to start dogging it. I cannot tell you why, but when they play better, it forces me to play better because I know I have to play better. So let's see what happens. They are keeping score up above. If you've been to Main Street, you know they have markers up above, but we got it right here on the stream. So this is Chris's first break because he lost the flip. Steven won the first game, so here we go. See what he does. Breaking straight up the table. Got a ball down. Not ideal shot on one, but I'll take it. Got a good start. Now he's got to figure out. He's going to roll past the two a little bit, give himself that angle so when he makes the two, he comes down table for the three. The guys might make me eat my words. He might have a break and run right out of the third game. Alex Theodora said, "Let's go, Chris." Nice shot, nice angle, good speed. Now let's see if he's going to play this with inside and come down table or play it with outside and go two rails down table. I like going two rails down table. Only problem is you don't want to overhit it, but then you run behind the six. So he may use inside, just come straight down, but well, worked out for him. Perfect, really. Didn't think he saw that way, but he's definitely letting his stroke out a little bit, letting the ball go, feeling good, feeling confident. Went a little long, still okay. He can opt. He can try to go into the 10 and use the 10 to stop him on this side of the table, or kind of draw into the 6, take a little bit wider angle on the 5. Don't think he can get around the 10 and 6 going with top English. Yeah, he tried to use the 6 to stop him. Oh, lucky for Steven, he's got a shot on the 4. Went for the side pocket. Nice shot. Kind of don't want to talk when they're on this end of the table because I'm kind of close to them. So I thought he might use bottom English and play it in the top left, but got away with it in the side. So now I just play the 5 and go underneath the 10 and around the 6. 2 rails. Back to the center of the table. Good shot. Gonna have to come with a little bit of a draw shot here. Draw it off the side rail, back up table. Or is he just gonna keep it on that left side? I think he's gonna draw it to the left side with bottom right spin and try to draw it back up table to the right side of the 9 ball. Gotta come with the shot here. Oh, he tried to go around with inside. It would have worked out. Still might work out for him. No, I think he's going to give Chris a shot. Still no gimme. A lot of inside English cutting the 6. Bring the cue ball back to the left side of the table. Shoot the 9 in the same pocket. You could be ballsy and bank the 6 in that top left. Keep the cue ball on the right side of the 9 and play the 9 in the same pocket. Or go around the table, draw it, and try to miss the side pocket. Go around the table 3 rails. He's got options. Let's see what he does. Yeah, going around. I was afraid of that. Got to miss that 10 ball. We got action. Now for the tester. Does he cut it? Does he bank it? Does he kick it? A little too far off the rail to kick it. What we're going to see. I gotta say, I like cutting that ball. Great shot. Because if you overcut it, he would have got back to the center of the rail. Now he's got an option here. He played in the corner and the side. Inside a little bit easier. Ah, wondering if he was going to miss it or not. Taking a little bit of time there, but taking his time to make sure he controls his nerves. Good shot by Chris. We got action still, 2-1. Oh, Chris made a ball in the break last time. Let's see if he can make a ball in the break again. My prediction of them not breaking run is still alive. Again, if you're just joining us, they are playing 3 foul and they are playing 10 ball goes last. Got the 9 ball down. Not going to have a great shot on the one, but he's got trajectory and can cut this backwards. Go around the 3-6-10 backup table for a shot on the 2 if the 5 doesn't get in the way. It's a tall order, but it can be done. So, or they just try to bank the 1 up table, backup table, and try to put the cue ball on the end rail here underneath the 3, 6, and 10. That's probably the little bit better shot, a little bit more control. Forcing Steven to kick at this one. Yep, that's the shot right there. If we can get it over. Got a little help by the 5. Great shot. Let's see if Steven's got a shot. He can kick right at the chalk with a little bit of left-hand English. Yep. Oh, he caught the corner and almost went the side. Craziness. Now, it looks like the 1 goes past the 2, but that's a tight pocket. Now, these pockets are 4 1/4 here at Main Street. They are not 4 1/8, but they are called the pit tables. If you've ever been to Main Street, tables 8, 9, and 10 in the middle of the room, sectioned off with railing. Wow, still got away with it, clipping the 2. A good shot by Chris. Gonna have to stretch on this one. It is cuttable. But what's going to happen? I think he's got to play with the extreme right hand English and try to come around the table, come underneath the 10. Maybe set up for the 3-6 combo or set up for a nice safety. Hope everyone's having a great Friday afternoon. Again, the guys did want to start a little early since they were here and ready to go and warmed up. Oh, got away with it. Missed it good. Now, let's see if Steven can spin this in. It's off the rail. I can see that. But do you use inside or do you use outside? It's not a bad shot, really. He tried to cut it with inside, missed it, come off the top rail into it. That happens a lot, so he missed it good. Well, he made a good hit, but he left him a easy shot. Now, does he spin down to the bottom rail, try to spin over by the 5 off the bottom rail, or does he try to draw it straight across table into the 5 to shoot the 3 in the bottom right? Spin around. That's a great shot. Great shot, really. Only problem is you might have to play the 4-7 combo, or you're going to play safe on the 4. Got a little too straight on the 3 to be able to really do anything. So you're just going to probably roll it in. You may try to get power through it, go off that bottom rail. Yeah, he did. Kind of know his game a little bit. Now he's got the tester of the bank. Play a really good safe up behind the 8 ball. I like playing the safety. Just spin the cue ball up there 2 rails behind the 8. Put the 4 ball down by the 6. Yeah, he went for the bank. Gonna get away with it. Got away with it. Forcing Chris to have to come up with a safety. Oh, he might be able to try to bank this in the bottom right. Use the 6 ball as a blocker. It's a little tough. I think he's just got to bank it straight up and down. Put the 4 ball by the 10 and put the cue ball by the 8. Tried to play the combo, but still use the 8. Or he's playing safe the whole way. Not sure. But I will be right back with you. All righty, we're back. And it looks like Chris missed the 5 ball. Inkinator. Not, not sure who that is, but thank you. Yep, all is well. Got our little Friday night fight. Oh, look out. 10 ball. Giving them trouble. Yep, all is well here in Phoenix, Arizona. We're here in Mesa today. On the east side of town. Tried to get behind that 8 ball. Did he do it? Well, he's got an edge. He might try to one pocket this, cross bank this, send the cue ball back up table, or might have all of the ball. It's misleading sometimes. Looks like he's got all the ball. Just got to stop it or draw it best you can. Maybe to the center of the table. The 8 ball is a makeable shot. Yeah, I like it. Just stop the cue ball. Now he's got options. He can just make this and go straight up and down. Can use a little bit of left handing to spin it over to the side rail. Shouldn't scratch in the side. Just focus on making the 8. Could use a little bit of inside to come straight down table. Like that. Good shot, good speed. Landing straight in on the 10. All right, here we go. Chris is starting to get in stroke here. Steven's still struggling a little bit. Long way to go. See it all the time. Players get out 6-1 and then end up losing 13-11. Meanwhile, we got action here in Main Street Billiards. Got a few people that came in to watch the match. Got some one pocket action going on. As always, nothing too fancy. Chris Cronin and Tommy DiLorenzo are in the building. Maybe match up. Meanwhile, Chris is going to break again. Looked like he hit it good, but the 7 ball decided to hang up. Steven might try to cut this into the 7. I would probably bank this down table, put the cue ball behind the 2. Laying pretty natural. Yeah, a little bit more. Well, that'll work. Chris might be able to jump and cut this in and get over to 6. I don't think the 9's causing him any trouble. So if he can land this and make it, the cue ball should come across table. Got the 3-7. The 4 ball is going to be the trouble in this rack. Well, let's see what they can do. See if they can make it look easy. It snuck out. So no combos on the 10. I mean, they can play it, but they're playing 10 ball goes last. So not going to see too many combos. You can cut this in, come back up table for the 2. Does go in that bottom left hand corner. He says, no, I'm going to play safe, Tim. A lot easier in this rack. I agree. Chris can kick off of this left hand rail into the 1. Might as well call the 10 just in case. Won't do him any good. Oh, he's going to kick bank it. I like it. Probably going to make the 10 though. Nope. Hit it good. Or I should say missed it good. A little bit of a character builder cutting this 1 ball past that side pocket down the rail. Now the 4's opened up, so 1 ball's the key ball here. Got it. Still a little trouble here. 2 ball, and then cue ball's going to run into the 9. Got to hit it with a little bit of pace so that cue ball comes off the 9 and around the 6. Looks like it might go above the 6. Yeah. Oh, just got to make it though. All right, let's see if Chris can punish him for that mistake there. It was a little bit of a tester. Got the 3-7, but this could always land funny if he doesn't pay attention. Just got to slow roll it into the 7, try to leave the 3 hanging. Got away with it. It's hanging enough in the pocket. The 4 goes in the bottom left. Goes in either corner, but it's going to be easier to get to the 5 if he comes across the 4. Want to cross it a little bit more than that, but got a little tester here. Make the 4 and go 2 rails around for the 5. Try not to get hooked by the 8. Yeah, hit it good speed. All right, I think he left him just enough that he can make it. Gonna have to spin it in a little, but I think he wants to go forward with this ball. So it comes off the 10. Might go. The cue ball should go to the left side of the 5. No, he's gonna play safe. I like that option. That's a lot easier than actually trying to come off of that 10 and try to get a shot on the 5 and then maybe not get where you want. Play safe on the 5. Just play safe on the 4. Good shot. 9 stopping him from kicking at it. The 1 rail, but I think he's still going to try. I think he's got to go around to the left side of the 5 and 8. He's going to draw the cue ball and try to shorten that angle if he's going to come off 1 rail. Call it bend it like Beckham. Yeah, he tried. Now again, I say it. They are playing 3 foul, but I don't think Steven needs to play that. I think he needs to get in gear. He needs to get out here. Got a really good opportunity to get in stroke. I think if he can avoid the side pockets, he'll get out here. He's struggling on the side pockets a little bit, but it generally happens. Try to get going in these matches. It's still way early. Race to 13. I wanted to come off the rail a little bit better than that, but he's okay. Get in a situation where you're not where you want to be. You still have a shot at the table. Just make the ball. Don't try to play shape so much. Just make the ball. Supposed to be able to make this 8 ball from anywhere, so just make the 6, just like you just did. Let your stroke out a little bit. Build a little bit confidence in yourself because that's what this game is all about. Confidence. Confidently trusting yourself that you're shooting the right shot with the right stroke, with the right speed. And just focus on making the ball. Don't try to focus on too much. Said it with friends here recently. People don't realize what you're doing. You're not just focusing on making the ball. You're trying to block out all the distractions that are going on in the pool room, whether it's music, whether it's people, walking, talking. There's so much more focus that goes into this game. Steven's a little frustrated with himself there. Just had to make the ball. Again, I think he tried to do a little too much. Cue balls didn't really want the cue ball on the rail there. That kind of lets you know why you miss a ball if you pay attention to where the cue ball lands when you miss. That'll tell you that you missed it a certain way. And try to just account for that and readjust so it doesn't keep happening. Can make the ball. Oh, I missed it. That slight little cutback, that slight little angle I was talking about earlier. It's always the trouble shots that we miss because you're worried about overcutting it and undercutting it. Most of the time we do that. We undercut it. Oh, Steven, come on, buddy. Got to get going. Got to take care of these opportunities or take advantage of these opportunities. I think Chris is going to go for the bank in the side. Got to punish your opponent when they make a mistake. Take a little bit more time. Kind of like what Chris is doing. I think that's what Steve needs to do. A little bit more time. Focus on making the ball. Forget about everything else that's going on. Again, I said that's the hardest part. Let's see if he's going to bank to make it or bank to play safe. No, he played to bank it. Oh, side pocket's giving them both trouble. All right. Steven's stretching. I'm looking right down the barrel of this shot. He's straight in. There you go. That's what he needed. Needed that opportunity to get going. 3-2. We got action. Hope you're liking it so far. 27 viewers, not bad. Once again, thank you to our sponsors for supporting Donkey Pool Productions. Thank you to the players that want to get on the stream and have us commentate. We don't have a Friday night fight tonight at 7. We do have a match next week. Uh, Tyler Lovendahl against Miguel Maldonado. I believe they're playing a race to 15 for 2,000 in the middle at Bull Shooters. 10 ball on the 9-footer. So that should be exciting. That will be a Friday night fight at 7. But tonight we got nothing. Going to Baby K's Cajun Kitchen. Invited Steve and Moreno and his girl out, and they're going to come try it out. Good Cajun. Best Cajun food in Phoenix, Arizona. Hands down. Mr. Howard, how are you, sir? Great to see you tuning in. A little bit of a dogfight here. Ain't no one running away with it. That's for sure. Wow. Okay. Well, that's not bad. I mean, you're pushing out, leaving him straight in with where the 2 ball is. Again, the 10 ball goes last, so it's not like he's going to play that 2-10 combo. Don't blame him. You don't want to push out to where you give him an opportunity to get down table. It's not a bad play, but I like what Steven's doing here. He said, I'm not falling for your trap, sir. 2 can play at this game. No, there is no day match. Not yet, at least. We have an opening if someone wants to match up during the day at Bull Shooters on the 9-footer. Next weekend is going to be a big weekend. Right now, we have 80 teams confirmed for the 1100 under Scotch Doubles State Championship Water for the Homeless. If everybody can bring a case of water, we can, I think we can get our goal of 500 cases to donate to the homeless. So, please, if you were playing in the tournament, please bring a case of water, each player. And anybody that wants to help out next Friday, the 17th at 10 a.m., that wants to meet up and help us load up and unload the water with Tony Sanchez and myself would be very appreciative. We can get it done in less than an hour. We pick it up on 43rd and Cactus, drop it off at Bull Shooters at 35th and Peoria. So please let me know. Meanwhile, we got a battle on the one ball still. I like it. Oh, now we got action. I think the two ball passes that 10 ball, so Chris may try to go ahead and run out. Like I said, 10 ball goes last. So you really won't see a combo on the 10 unless it's lined up or has no choice. Make it a little rough to get over there, but he should be able to get back on this left side of the table. Wants to get just below the side pocket. Yeah, I knew it was going to be tough being that close. It'd been okay right there to shoot the 4, but now Steven's got to figure out what kind of safety he wants to play. Probably best option: cross the 3, bank it down table, and try to use the 9 or even the 5-7. Try to use the 9 right there. Nice shot. Well, I appreciate any help at all. Anyone that wants to show up, I'll definitely buy him lunch once we're done at Bull Shooters. Hopefully, Julia have a special. But next Friday at 10 a.m. at Fry's on the corner of Cactus and 43rd. Meanwhile, these guys are battling back and forth, so nobody want to run out. I think they're still getting used to the table. Good shot by Steven. Now let's see what he can do with this 4 ball. A little bit of a character builder. He has an angle and the 4 ball's off the rail enough that he can draw off of this with bottom left. Get below the 5. Great shot. Great speed. Really good speed. Now we can play this in the side. Go 2 rails, come down below the 6, play the 6 on the other side. And you do that so you play the 5 ball with confidence. You don't want to slow roll this. Then you second guess yourself. All right. Missed opportunity again by Steven. Yeah, he wanted to make that 5 go to the top rail, then the side rail with a little bit of spin. Fortunately, he tried to just draw it and get straight in on the 6, which has been okay, but you got to make the 5 ball. That's why I say shape's overrated. Got to make the ball first. So Chris can take advantage of this. Wants to draw out to the center of the table so he has an angle coming off the 8. That's okay. Didn't want to stop the ball because then the cue ball's running into 10. This way you can draw off the 8, go into that right side rail, and come up in the center of the table. A little firm. Well, got an option. Try to bank it, or he can bank it to play safe. I'm putting it on that top rail, putting the cue ball on the bottom rail, forcing Steven to have to make it. Play the 2-way. Oh, He went for it. He was playing the two-way. Fortunately, hit it a little too good. I don't know if you want to call that too good, though, right? Meanwhile, Steven's about to tie it up. Make it 3-3. We got action. Race to 10 from here. And there it is. It's not over till it's over, right? Once again, thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. Hope you're enjoying it so far. As they like to say, the players don't want to see it hill hill, and the spectators want to see it go hill hill. No, we got action. 1:30 in the afternoon here in Mesa, Arizona. Wonderful Main Street Billiards. Thor does a great job with the place. If you've ever been here, you know how pristine the conditions are. Best maintained pool hall in the valley. I thank them for letting us come in to the Friday night fight. And this weekend, giving us an opportunity to have the 500 and under Arizona tour, 9 ball and the 9 footers. And then alongside the 590 and under 10 ball and the 7 footers tomorrow. Race to 6, 2 out of 3 sets, single elimination, 16 players. We got 16. Wow. Big miss by Chris there. Try break by Steven. Got to get it together here. Go play safe behind the 6 ball. Bank the 1 ball down the table. Well, that was the thought, but got a little weak on it. Got a decision here. Does he want to try to cut in the side? Does he want to play it in the corner? Does it even go? Wow, cut it backward. Too good. That's why I'm over on this side and not playing them. Too good, sir. Great shot. Gonna have a great opportunity on this 2 ball. Get up table for the 3. Everything's laying really good. 7 goes by the 8, so I mean, could see a potential run out here. Doesn't get hooked. Trying to hook himself. Yeah, he's got a good chance to get going here. Everything's leading to everything, really. Don't have to really do anything much with the cue ball. Just pocket the ball in front of you and maybe stop the cue ball, draw it a couple inches for the 6, then he go around 3 rails. Wants to get to the left side of the 7. Oh, then the commentator curse kicks in. Big misstep there. He just stopped the cue ball. Didn't need to draw it. Again, you can tell why you missed the ball by where the cue ball landed. Cue ball shouldn't even been nowhere near there. So now let's see if Steven can get this around the table. Got to go 3 rails. He can go back and forth. A little bit tougher. It's being stretched out. It's a little bit easier to just put right in English and go around the table. Cross the center line and get on the left side of the 7. Got to hit that a little firmer. All right, we might see a 7-10 combo just so he can keep playing. That's a little tough. You're generally going to see him play safe. Gonna bank this up table and probably put the cue ball underneath the 9. That's the ideal shot. You don't want to run into the 10 now and leave him a shot like this. Hardest part about that shot there is you got to cut the 7 enough so it banks straight up and down. You almost, if you done it right, hit it right, that cue ball might have ended up underneath the 8. Really caused some damage for Chris. But meanwhile, Chris is trying to see if he can get this 7 down in the side pocket. Great shot. Shooting with confidence, not trying to slow roll anything in. Second guess himself. Supposed to just cut this 8 ball in with a little bit of left hand, no, excuse me, right hand spin. Go around the 9, play it in the same pocket. There you go, just like that. Now he can play the 9. A little bit of left hand spin, go up table, play the 10 in the side. Make it 4-3. Yep, good shot. Good position, making it easy. Steve says that's good. I wouldn't. It's too early. Make him earn it. But it's his money. He can do what he wants. Meanwhile, we got action. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Enjoying it. I break again, so they're struggling to make a ball on the break. I think Chris had made a ball once or twice. Meanwhile, Stevens faced with a 1-6 combo or plays safe on the 1. I like cutting the 1 past the 6, putting the cue ball behind the 2-3. Get that 1 ball underneath the 5-8 just like this. Oh, how good did he hit this? How good did he hit that? Really, really good shot. Taking out the 1 railer. Or did he? I don't know. I thought he got it stuck on the 2, but it looks like he can go around the 6. A lot of spin. Or can he go underneath the 6? Oh, wow. Nonetheless, he missed. Nonetheless, it was still a great shot by Steven. Now they are playing 3 foul, so watch him try to get this 1 over by that 2-3. Try to get the cue ball stuck on the 5, maybe. Maybe go at the 7. He wants to get around with another couple bunch of balls, so if he gets ball in hand again, then he can have an opportunity to 3 foul him. He left Chris an opportunity to 1 railer again. Makes this a little tougher because if he doesn't hit this, thanks, Art. We didn't need the visual. All right, he wants to hit this, or like I said, he's going to be on 2. Although, I was going to say, I don't think it'd be a bad thing. It'd be too hard for Steven. But what a shot did he just get away with? Look at that. Got it up, opened the 2 ball up, got behind the 2-3, forcing Steven to kick around the 7 ball or come off the top rail. And he got it. Did the best he could. I'd like to seen him go around the 7, a little bit of bottom, and bank that 1 out. Could have maybe played a good safety on Chris, but Chris trying and doesn't hit it right. Leaks out the 1 ball. Now Question is the two gonna pass the six, or does he have to draw up this one and play the two in between the three and four? I think he wanted to draw it, but the table said nope. You got to hit it better than that. Well, like I said, is the two gonna pass the six? If it does, you got to figure out what he gonna do with the three ball. Is the cue ball gonna go to the right side of the three, give you a shot, or are you just gonna have to play safe on this two ball now? Cut it into the four and send the cue ball underneath the 8 and 5. Two rails. Could bank the two ball that way. Two rails underneath the 5-8. Put the cue ball underneath the four. Did he go for the 2-6? Not sure what he did there. All right, the 5 ball is going to be the trouble ball to get on. Two ball goes past the 10. So he's got to get the right angle on the 4 to get underneath the 5 or get on that left side of the table for the 5. Let's see if he can do it. Now, if he plays cue ball below the 4, he can go 2 rails underneath the 5. Like this. No, I don't want to come underneath. I think he's just going to come right in between the 9 and 10. Come off that right side rail. Looks like it's just maybe at 1 o'clock on the cue ball. To get it to go in between there. He's going this way, which isn't bad. That's just about best you can hit it right there. That's exactly where he wanted to be. No, you don't have to have a Fargo rating, but you have to have an opponent because we're not the matchmakers. So, and not sure if you're going to find anybody to play you if you don't have a Fargo. All right, nice angle to draw up at a 6 and come across table. Just doesn't want to overhit it and get stuck underneath the 10. Draw this to the center of the table, or you can draw it cross table and come off the right side rail. I like this. Nice and easy shot. You're not trying to do too much with the cue ball. I'm pretty sure the 9 ball will go in the side, but if you can get that cue ball above it, play the 9 in the same pocket as the 8, that's going to be ideal. Yeah, I like that. Come up a little higher. All right, got a little bit of a character builder. Just got to cut this in and go back and forth. Keep the cue ball from scratching in the side. Nice shot. Gonna go up 5-3. Steven gives it up again. So we got action 5-3. I'll be right back with you. All right. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. Let's see what we got going on. Looks like a little safety battle again. You just have to figure out what night you want to play and figure out what you guys are doing. Send me the details. Send me a message. Who you're playing, how much you're playing for. Minimum 500 a player. Winner has to tip out $100 minimum, and figure out what time you want to play. If you don't have a Fargo though, it's going to be pretty hard to figure out how you play. So just reach out to me. Maybe we can make it happen, or maybe you'll just have to make it happen on your own. Most of the players we know that join these Friday night fights, they come up with their own opponent. We're not the matchmakers, we're just the facilitator. Luckily, the players have agreed to all the requirements, and we haven't had any issues with any players not getting paid. Everyone always posts up with us. We had one match where they agreed to pay each other after the match, which is fine, but we never have any trouble with our Friday night fights. That's the beauty of them. I think what the attraction is, other than players just want to get on the stream, get a little bit of knowledge in the game, maybe a little insight to maybe what they did wrong. We don't call them right all the time. We do a pretty good job, I've been told. Oh, wow. Almost like he wasn't playing it. I don't know. Gonna cut this in. Gonna play safe. What do you do? I like banking this ball over by the 9 and using the 6 ball as a blocker. Or can bank the 5 ball 2 rails behind the 6. He went for it. He's gonna get rewarded for it though. Kinda. He's got a chance here. A little bit of another character builder. Cut this in with a little bit of spin. Got to try to avoid the 10. You want to hit this with enough speed to go up and down table. Come back up. You want to play this on the side, but if you can get underneath it, that was the right speed. Definitely the right speed. Just miss hit it. Overcut it just a little. Or did he undercut it? I don't know. Kind of bobbled and came back out. So, nonetheless, this is the opportunity Steven needs. He needs to take advantage of it. Bear down. He's from Tucson, right? So, bear down, right? Isn't that the slogan for U of A? Nice, easy stop shot. Or that. Just roll it forward now, come around 2 rails. Keep it simple. Just make the ball in front of you. Nice shot. Get to the center of the table. Some would think this is a hard shot, but it's really not that hard. You just got to make it. Just focus on cutting it in. I say that because I leave myself the shot all the time. So I say it's easy, but some struggle with it. But for the most part, just focus on making the ball. Just like that, center pocket. It goes in easy when you shoot it like that. Great shot. We got action. Take a small break and I'll be right back with you. All righty, we're back. Steven finally got a ball down. Got a really good break out of it, too. Got the one ball sitting pretty. Let's see what he can do to get. Should have a decent shot on the two. I mean, it's right there. Stop it, but so many times we tend to overhit it, get the wrong angle. So let's see if he can just stop that ball right there. Don't need to draw it. And here we go. Happens every time. Just should have stopped the ball. It would have had a nice angle to shoot the two in the left corner and come down on the four. I'm telling you, the table playing a little soft there. He should have been able to draw that ball. Two played it two in the same pocket, but you're going to have to bank it down table. Well, that's kind of dangerous with Chris. Pretty sure he's going to bank this to the top left-hand corner. Yeah, he just called it with his hand. Should lay pretty good for the four if he makes it. Yeah, he would have had a nice shot on the four. In the side, missed it good. Steven's going to try to bank this or play safe. Ride. I don't think he got away with it. I think Chris can cut this. The only problem is trying to hold this ball for the four ball. He may have to try to cut this and go back and forth. Could get into trouble real quick here with the five or the 10. Yeah, that was a really good shot. Now, can he do it again? Slow roll the four in and let the cue ball go up table into the center of the table for the five. Yeah, nice shot. He stopped the cue ball. Gave him a nice angle. Now he's got to draw back to where the cue ball is now. I say it a lot. Yeah, he sees it. Play position to the cue ball, and you'll have position for your next ball. Yep, good angle. Now, obviously, you don't want to do it for this shot. You don't do it every shot, but certain shots, just look at the cue ball where it's at and play right there. Now, is he going to slow roll this in? Looking like he's going to come around three rails and come underneath the seven and play it in the same pocket. And I like that choice because you're playing the six with confidence. You hit that really, really good. Again, it's that slide angle. You got to try to pop it off the rail. Good shot. Should be able to go right in between the 9 and 10. Got to stun the cue ball. Float it over in between the 9 and 10. Play the 9 in the side pocket there. Make it, play it in the corner. That'll work too. Playing a little bit of bump shape, but plays the 9 in the corner. Cue ball will draw down for the 10. Oh, no. Didn't want to do that. Steven says thank you. Got a chance to make it 5-5 here. right, looks like he underhit that a little bit, trying to hold for the 10 ball. Common mistake we all make. Meanwhile, Chris is overcutting it, playing safe when they didn't know it. Meanwhile, another big game. Can't miss that one. All right, well, supposed to be 5-5. We still got action. 6-4. Not sure what he's thinking there. Mr. Muller, good evening or good afternoon. Yeah, that was big right there. That could have tied it up, made it a race to 8. But Steven's not out of it. Just got to shake it off. I think he should have slow rolled that cue ball into the 9, let the cue ball bounce off the rail. Had a little bit better shot, but no excuses. He should have made that. But you got to shake it off. Act like it meant didn't even happen. Don't even let it bother you. And get back to the table. Do work. Do what you came to do. Toughest part of the game is we make it hard on ourselves and we get down on ourselves even harder. And you can't. You just got to shake it off. Try harder. Try not to make those key mistakes. Can let it happen every now and then, but not all the time. And definitely don't want it to happen when it's hill, but don't let it affect you either. Sometimes you got to play through those moments. It's frustrating. Makes you want to quit the game, but you can't. We're glutton for punishment. That's why we play this game. I don't know what else to say about it. It shouldn't be this hard. That's what I say. But it's a stupid game we try to have fun at. That's my motto. I'm sticking to it. Y'all tell me your reason for playing pool. Let's hear what you got to say. Let's see if Chris can stick this one ball behind the 7. Bank this one ball into the 4 ball. Got to use a little bit of inside English, right hand English. Well, he might not like his next shot. Or it says, should say he's not going to like his next shot. Or shouldn't like his next shot. Steve was trying to hold it over there. And he used a little bit of left hand spin to spin that cue ball up behind the 7. Could have banked that one into the 5-8. Meanwhile, nobody's going nowhere. 2's tied up. The 3 or the 5 is tied up. All you're going to do here is play safe. Bank the 2 around the 3. Get the cue ball to go to the top rail and come down on the 3. You have a good safety. Oh, he's playing a carom. Playing aggressive. But still not going to hurt him. What Steven needs to do here is play the 2, play the 3, get on the 4, and then play a good safety on the 5. Don't try to break out the 5. Play safe. The most relaxing, frustrating game there is. Yeah. Well, like I tell people when they play on tight pockets, the game tells you whether you're hitting center pocket or not. Pockets don't move until you shoot at them. All right. Now, do you try to play safe Or do you go for the 4 and hit the cue ball off the rail and just play safe on the 5? I think that's the better option. Or you can do this. Still make it tough for your opponent. Still anybody's game. Race to 13, long way to go and short time to get there. All right. Pretty sure you're just going to see him slow roll this 5 ball. Play safe behind the 8. Yep. That's the shot I saw 4 shots ago. Now let's see if Steven can get out of this. Pulling out the jump cue. Pretty close. Wow, almost made it too. What a shot. Giving Chris the character builder. A little bit of a teaser. Goes in the top left hand corner, but gives him no shot on the 6 unless he hits it really good. I mean, there's a chance. Go 2 rails around the 7. But that's hitting the 5 ball really good. A little bit top, a little bit left. About 11 o'clock on the cue ball. Cut the 5 ball in. Well, he's glad he didn't make it. He'd been jumping now. Still not out of the woods here. This is not a gimme. Gotta make the 5 and try to draw around the 7 to get a shot on the 6. It's possible. Oh, yeah, it's real possible when you double hit it. Nice shot. Anyways, sometimes that's all you can do. Get the little bit of roll. Take what you can get with what your opponent leaves you and try to make the best of it. Try to get this 6 past the 10. Get out of the way, 9 ball. Ouch. Nobody wants to play nice. Gotta try to kick this in. I know what I'm doing. I'm kicking in that top left hand corner. Kick it in and run out. That's my favorite thing to do. This isn't a bad option because if he misses it good enough or bad enough, he might be able to get a lucky leave and leave Chris messed up. Definitely don't want to give him ball in hand. Hate to see it for the underdogs to dog it a little bit, I guess you could say, or choke at the task at hand. Always want to see the underdogs win. Right now, Steven's struggling. He's definitely having chances. Had a chance to tie it up last game. Had a chance here to get close. But for right now, he's got to figure it out. Sometimes it's all about playing the right shot at the right time. He's getting a little unfortunate. with his leaves, but for the most part, he's still in it. 7-4. Not out of it yet. Seen this many a time. But Chris is over the halfway point at 7. Race to 13, 3 foul rule, 10 ball goes last. Both players have posted up the money with us, and everything is good. Hope everything is good for you all. Hope your Friday is as good as ours, other than the heat. But like I say, I've been here long enough now. The sooner it gets here, the sooner it's over. That's all you can do. It's inevitable. The heat's coming. That's why we live here, though. The other 8 months of the year is beautiful. Do love it here. I will say that. Can be in the world's largest pine forest in 3 hours. Nothing like it. Go through, I think, 4 different ecosystems in that 3 hours. God's country. I love it. But wherever you're at, I hope you're enjoying it. If you're working, hope it's helping you pass the time away. I know we're going to Baby K's tonight for that famous pork chop and dirty rice. Let's see what he can do here. 2-4 combos, pretty tough. I think he's going to play safe. That would be the shot right there, sir. Now, can Chris kick this 2 with, and make it go past the 4 without hitting it? Or he's going to kick underneath and make it go past the 6? Coming off the bottom rail. I don't know about that one. Nonetheless, Steven's going to get a look at the 2. Going to struggle to get to the 3. Going to try to draw off the 2 and avoid the 10 or use the 10. One of the 2. Yeah, use the 10. Definitely work out. Going to have a little bit of a struggle from the 4 to the 6. Really good stun shot right there. Now he's about the best he can do, and he can just needs to draw straight out of this up to the side pocket, to pass the side pocket really. If he can draw all the way to the top rail, that'd be best. Got the best opportunity for it. That'll work. He can make this and go around 3 rails for the 7. Got to get it on the 7 right though to get to the 8. The 8's got to go in the top left hand pocket. So it's going to be a big shot right here. I think it's going to work out perfect. Yep. Going to have that small angle. Draw over to that left side rail and be straight in. A little close to his work, but it's going to work. Focus on making the 8. Take your time. There you go. Nice shot. Chris is even tapping his knee saying good shot. Recognize how tough it was. Just keep focus. Keep your focus on making the ball. Keep your tempo right. Chris is doing the sportsmanship thing and giving him a 10 ball straight in, since Steven has. I like the sportsmanship there. 2 gentlemen are great competitors, and another reason why I suggested that they play. I thought it would be a great match. It still is. Meanwhile, Steven is showing that he's not giving up. That's what we want to see. Show a little heart, as they call it. Dig deep. Don't think you're going to run away with anything. I said your opponent's not going to break and run. Chris is 550. He's very capable. Not saying he can't. This table's breaking tough, as you can see. Been playing tough. So we just got to take it one step at a time. And you get in this situation now. I tell people it's not game for game. It's every ball matters now. You got to make every ball matter. If you can't make it, you better be playing safe. Make every ball that you can that you have an opportunity to. But if you don't, you better be playing safe. Slow down your opponent. Not a bad push shot, forcing Steven to cut this one ball into the two and hopefully get a rollout from the four. Let's see if he's going for it. Yep, really good shot. Wow, hit it perfect. And that's all it takes sometimes. Even if you're down 7-4, all it takes is for you to hit a really good shot like that 8 ball and pump yourself up and pump your confidence up to where now everything just lines up perfect. You start seeing everything perfectly. You're seeing the line. You're stroking the ball with the right speed, kind of like this right now. Nice shot right there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just want an opportunity at making the ball and getting shape for the four. There you go. Doesn't have to be close. Take a little bit longer shot. Adapt and overcome. That's the key to this game. Take what you can get, deal with it. Make the ball. That is more important than getting any kind of shape. Starting to get it together. If you can make the six on the side, getting on the seven. Good speed. Is he going to get around? No, he wanted to come underneath it. Didn't want to stay above it, so he underhit that a little. But he's got a chance here. Can bank this 2 rails, get the cue ball behind the 8. Well, it's not bad. I mean, this is not a gimme by any means. Chris has got to stroke this a little bit. He could get in trouble real quick if he tries to slow roll this ball. Pretty sure he's got to hit this with some speed and go into the 9 or 10. Maybe go right in between the 9-10. No, definitely got to do that. Again, take what you can get. Where the 8 is, it's playable and makeable. Ooh. Always that deceiving shot. Again, that small little angle. Problem is, he put a little bit of spin on the cue ball, caused him to throw it to the left hand side of the pocket, hit the rail, and come out. This is what Steven needs. Now take advantage of it. Good shot. Stroking the ball with confidence. That's what you need to do. But going back to that 8 ball, just slight little too much English. when you're cutting that ball will do that. Make you throw the ball out of the pocket instead of in the pocket. Oh, whoa. I was like, no way. I think he's supposed to shoot that ball firmly, though. Stop the cue ball. All right. He made that one. He missed the other one to the left side, so he redeemed himself. Meanwhile, 7-6, we got action. Who do you like from here? Fortunately, Roger lost the last Friday night fight bet with me, so he got the pick, and he picked Steven. He went with the underdog, meaning I got to take Chris. Nonetheless, I still want to see a good match. If I lose $20, it'll be worth it. So that's my little sweat bet and all this. I don't know if anybody got any sweat bets out there or not, but definitely a good one. 19-point difference in Fargo. So really, I don't think they're in the long race. Maybe Fargo says 13-12, maybe 13-11. No, look out. Don't do that. He wanted to play safe behind the three. Didn't quite hit the one right. Double kissed the cue ball in. So, going to give Chris a good opportunity to be able to get on the two ball with ball in hand on the one. Well, the good thing is Steven's thought process is right by wanting to play safe, but he's still not eyeing the ball right to be able to hit it properly. So just that little bit of adjustment, clean that up, and he can still be in it. Of course, sometimes it becomes a team effort when it's supposed to be singles. You help your opponent win a game or two. That's the hard part when you know you should have won or had the chance to win and you do something like this right there. Ball in hand, you don't get out. I know that's the most frustrating thing for me. For me, I think it's just being a little lackadaisical, thinking it's going to be that easy. You still got to focus. And again, um, not only focus on trying to make the ball, you're focusing on where the cue ball is going. Look out, cue ball. Wow. You're trying to not make it do that, but trying to make the ball, trying to focus on where the cue ball is going. You're trying to block out all the distractions that are around going on, whether it's people talking, music, people moving. So much more to the game mentally than it is physically. Look out, trying to scratch again. Got a nice angle on the four. Should be able to go up above the nine. Play the five. You don't want to go that far. That's why I say we make it hard on ourselves. It shouldn't be this hard, but we tend to make it hard by over rolling the ball. Again, shape's overrated. You're here. Don't sweat it. Don't get frustrated. I see players get frustrated all the time. Take on the challenge. Accept it. Focus on making it. Just get back in get back in line. Back in stroke. Nothing you can do about it. Can't whine about it. Gonna play safe from there. I like it. Instead of going for the shot, he played safe. Tell players all the time you don't have to make every ball. Now, when you don't know which shot to play, makes it harder. But as you can see right there, Steven has been in that situation before and has learned to shoot away from the ball instead of try to shoot it and sell out. Look at that. It worked. He's going to get ball in hand. Great opportunity for Steven here. Tie this up. Make it a race to 6. I commend him on that safety right there instead of trying to go for the 5 ball. The players that are watching, you might be able to learn something from that too. Big shot, get off the 9. It's okay. He's okay. Can make the 7. Go to the top rail, come down to the center of the table. Kind of laying natural. Don't overhit it or overstroke it. Just nice, easy, smooth stroke it in. Just like that. Nice shot. Can stop it or try to draw it over a little bit. I'm trying to stop the ball. Hit it with confidence, though. That's okay. I'll take that shot all day long. A little bit of a stretch shot, but been here, done that. Nice shot. We got action. 7-7. All right. I was rooting for Steven now. I got to root for Chris. Me being the commentator, I know I'm supposed to be unbiased. And I still am. I just want to see a good match. I want to see it go hill hill. I want to see the players play one game for $500. Because when's the last time they got to say that, or when's the next time they're going to get to say that? Meanwhile, race to 6 from here. We got action, baby. Oh, changing up the brake. Changing up the brake speed. Got a ball on the brake. Got a good shot on the 1. Is he going to spin around the 6? I think that's the option there. He actually has a chance at a break and run. If he gets on this 2 ball right. Like I said, if he gets on it right, table's playing a little soft or a little slow. Gonna play safe or is he gonna go for it? Gonna cut the 2 ball backwards and go 3 rails? Yes, he is. Yeah, he's starting to get in gear. A little over that 10 game mark that I say usually takes players to get the speed of the table down, but they're playing their hearts out. Don't I guarantee it they're playing their hearts out. Uh-oh. I may have to go watch this one. Can't tell if the 3 is frozen. So I'll be right back. All right, they're saying they don't need me to watch. The 3 is not frozen. But I'm going to say that's not a bad shot by Chris, to be quite honest, because where the 4's at, Steven's really got no. He might be able to try to double kiss this in. Maybe. He's checking to see. I guess it Does go by the 4 there. All right. So the hard work has been done. Now I just gotta make the 4, get an angle on the 5 so we can get on that right side of the 6 ball. And that's how you do it. Bump shape. Nice inside English. 2 rails. Go above the side pocket. Pretty much plays natural. Watch out, 7 ball. Don't overhit it. Good speed. Now I just stop the cue ball. Gives you a nice small angle on the 7 to make the 7 come off the right side rail. Yeah. Put a little bit of right hand English on it. About 2 o'clock if you want. Make sure you make the 7 with the right speed. Just like that. Nice easy shot. Draw off the 8 and it should float over to the where the spot is or just below the spot. Right there, perfect. Steven is going to take the lead for the first time in the match after being down 3-1 and 5-3. He's starting to get it going, looks like. His confidence has definitely gone up. He's hitting the ball with a lot more conviction. You can tell when players are hitting the ball correctly, I should say. They're hitting it with a lot of confidence. Again, that's what this game is all about. 100%. They say 90, 99%. It's 100% confidence. Mental game. Once you get the basics and the mechanics down, focus may have a little bit to do with it too, but that's all mental. Whether you can focus in that 6 inches between the ears. Now here's my favorite shot. Bank it in the side pocket, 1 rail. Really, he's just supposed to bank it past the 8 ball. Could do this, but not a bad shot. Not a very good shot. Chris should be able to make this and draw up of it, come across table for the 2 ball. The 3 ball could be questionable. Oh boy. Chris is starting to show a little weakness. I think Steven jumping ahead after being down 7-4 could be starting to put a little pressure on him. And Steven's starting to get the rolls like this. Could change things around quickly. It is a race to 13, so missed a lot of his 2 rails today. All right, ball in hand. Got a good opportunity here. Get to the 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, everything looks pretty easy. Nothing too complicated. Wanted to make sure the 4 went past the 8. Say spin around. Look at that. How much spin he had on that. Just not enough. A little bit more. One of those 50-yard line. But he says, I got this. Look at this. How'd he hit it? Now, just get back up table to five. Five to the seven. Going to be critical. Well, right now, four to the five, but got to get the right angle on the five to get to the seven. Going to be stretched out. I think he's got to go to the bottom rail and come up by the seven ball. Don't try to draw this ball. Uh, Missed it. Being stretched out, I like shooting the cue ball with top English on those shots. Got away with it a little bit, but being stretched out is going to cause you to miss hit the ball. So try to make it as easy on yourself and your stroke being stretched out. Shoot that ball with top English. Let the cue ball come off the bottom rail up into the seven. Meanwhile, Chris is going to try to avoid the 10 ball or use it to get shape on the five. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's good enough to make it and get shape on the seven. Only problem is you may land on that left side rail and get straight in, which you don't want. That's what makes this tough because you're so focused and are trying not to land right here on the seven like this. They've been okay though. Here's a small angle. Could have got off the rail for the seven. So now, again, Steven's got the same issue. Got to make this five and get on this left side of the table without getting straight in. And I'll take that all day long, especially where the nine is. I would have played that with top English and gone two rails because it played naturally into the eight. Didn't need to draw it across table. Now, Chris, he's got a decision here. Does he just want to try to slow roll the seven in and keep the cue ball above the eight ball, or does he go two rails, go up and down to get above the eight? It lays natural to go up and down. Again, but where the nine is, you just want to stay above. He decided to slow roll it, which is a great shot. Good speed, great angle on the eight now, and just make the eight. Focus on making the eight. Pop the cue ball off the rail. Get straight in on the nine. Just like that. Slow roll this in. Get straight in on the 10 and make this 8-8, baby. Race to 5 for 500. We got action. And I'm going to mute it and say it out loud. All right, everyone. 42 viewers. Thanks again for tuning in and watching. Thank you to our sponsors Tiki Plumbing, MU3D, Qualtech Air Conditioning Heating, Realty One Group, Tony's Mobile Tire, E3 with me. Appreciate everything you all do for the DPP group, for all the tournaments I'm able to put on. And to the players, thank you to the players, Chris and Steven, for wanting to get in the box, put up $500, and put on a little show for y'all. And as always, thanks to Main Street Billiards. Thanks to Steven for letting me come in and set up and take over the table. Let these guys get a little playing time for a little bit of money. We will see you tomorrow. 500 under Arizona Tour, stop number 7. 9 ball in the 9-footers. Doors open at 10, starts at 11. All right, we got got an opportunity for you know what? I don't want to jinx him. Really good break. Look out. Get off a bit. Still got a chance. I think he can float over to the right side of the table. He's got to keep this cue ball from running into the nine, so he's got to kind of stun it over with center English and get over to the right side of the table to play the six in the same pocket. He's looking at trying to go forward with the, but he doesn't need to. Excuse me. He just needs to stun it over with center, maybe about a half a tip of bottom, so he doesn't run into the nine. It's laying pretty natural. Yeah, he hit it good enough though. Got away with it. Like I said, I don't want to jinx him. This could be a break and run. Got to play the six and go two rails. Play the seven either in the corner, top right corner, or the right side pocket. You don't need to power this and get above the seven. Just nice smooth stroke it in. He's going to try to get above the seven. Yep. See, knew it. Or run into the seven. That'll work. Now, does he have the angle to just draw it straight back, or does he have to go to the right rail and come back across? I think he's got to go to the right side rail and come back across. If he can, it hits it good enough. Like that, we could have our first break and run. It made a liar out of me. Not over yet, not out of the woods, but it's looking pretty good. Oh, yeah, Chris said, you know what? I'm going to tighten up. Can't take you for granted no more, Mr. 532. I'm going to put it on you. Sorry for the poetry, the corny poetry, but we got action. We got a break and run. 9-8. Chris Nelson takes the lead again. After being up 7-4, Steven wins four in a row to make it 8-7, and then Chris wins two in a row with a break and run. Nicely done there, sir. Go horsey. Meanwhile, again, we do not have a Friday night fight tonight. No action. Going to dinner. Going to crazy or baby K's Cajun Kitchen. Next week we have Tyler Lovendahl and Miguel Maldonado at Bull Shooters at 7. Oh, I tried to play safe. Chris broke dry. Now Steven's probably not going to like his next shot. Chris says, no, I can run out from here. I just broke and ran. I'm still hot. Just broke dry. Meanwhile, it's a really good match. If you're just joining us, been back and forth. Kind of Chris has kind of been in control up until he was up 7-4, and then Steven won four in a row and got his game in gear. Chris says, okay, game on. Let's go. We got action. Mr. Carlson. How are you, sir? Wow, what a shot. Overhit that ball. But I think he can cut this four ball to the left hand corner pocket and the cue ball. Three rails around the six. Oh no, but you're gonna double hit it in. Oh no, just missed it. Can Steven get out here and tie it up 9-9, make it a race to 4? Got an opportunity here. Got a good angle on the 5 to get up table for the 6. What he got there, too. Meanwhile, not leaving Chris much. And you cut this in the side. Try to not get stuck behind the 8. Or does he cut it backwards? Think he's going for the side. I think I like that better. Got around the 8. Got an angle on the 6. I mean, it's making it tough, but if he can shoot this with inside English, come down in between the 9-10, then don't get stuck. He's going with outside English. It wasn't bad. Would not have had a shot on the 7 now, so that's what I was worried about. Either way, outside or inside, that 9 ball was going to give him trouble. Steven's got a shot on the 6 ball. He can make it. Wait for it. I didn't say where he was going to make it. I learned a new shot. 4 rails in the side. Chris says, option, I'll take it. But what you gonna do? Do you clip the left side of the 7 and bank it over by the 8 and try to use a little bit of inside English? Control the cue ball underneath the 9? Or do you bank it 2 rails to the bottom rail and put the cue ball on the end rail? Yeah, he tried that. Gonna give Steven an opportunity here. Tie it up. We can get out here. Key shot is right here. What angle on the 8 does he leave himself? I like it. Play the 7 with confidence. The 8 goes in the side. Now he can play the 8 with confidence, go to the rail and bounce out. I like what he's doing there. You don't see that from a lot of players. They try to hold that cue ball underneath the 8, then they miss hit the 7, ends up on all kinds of out of line and make it hard on themselves. That Stevens choosing to make it easy on himself. Focus, pocket the ball with confidence. Don't try to slow roll this in. Yeah, I think players tend to use bottom because you're forced to hit it with a little bit of confidence than opposed to using top English and trying to slow roll the ball in. Great out. We got action, baby. 9-9. I think we're going to see a Hill match. Been a while. Well, at least since the team Friday night fight when it went Hill between Mike Gwynn and Jared Ray, and Mike Gwynn pulled it off. Speaking of which, our next team Friday night fight will be August 7th at Bull Shooters, again on the 7-footers. Every game you must lag for the break, and winner of the lag will get to choose 8 ball, 9 ball, or 10 ball. Going to be another epic battle August 7th between Realty One Group, Mr. Mike Gwynn's team, and Qualtech Air Conditioning Heating, Mr. John Sanchez's team. Both teams, wow, what a great break that was. Both teams got a great lineup. Mike Gwynn has himself, Jaden Gwynn, Bobby Thomas, Evan Bishop, and Jovan Bustamante. And John Sanchez has stepped up to the challenge with his self, Nick DeLeon, Dory DeLeon, Nate DeVary, and Daniel Pauly for his first time in Friday night. Mr. Schellenberg, thank you very much, sir. Hope you're doing well. All right, another big shot here on the 3 to the 4. Commentator cursed him. Didn't mean it. Just knew it was a big shot. It still wasn't out of the woods where he left himself on the 4. Key is to get on the 5 ball. Whoever gets on the 5 is going to get there. To get the right angle on the 5. Comes down naturally for the 6. I think he's okay. Should be able to just slow roll it in. Keep himself on the right side of the 5 ball. Doesn't want to get straight in though. If anything, go to the top rail and bounce off a little. Oh, almost hung it up. He tried. Oh, yeah, that's right. We will see you next Saturday. So far, we're holding strong with 80 teams. Going to be a long Saturday if you're not in that first round of 32 teams playing. We do have 18 tables, so we're going to play all 18 tables. So that gives us 36 teams to play that first round. Uh, just plan on making it a long day. Great shot by Chris. Running off that 6 ball to get on the 9. Now he should be able to got options. You can draw it, or I should say stop and float it, or you can go forward, play the 10 in the bottom right. There you go. Stun it over. Get the first player to get to double digits. 10-9. I'm telling you, might see Hill. Ain't no one running away with this. That's for sure. I jokingly said, if this goes Hill, you can't win by 2, but you can back it and half it and play to race to 7. So that'd be the first time it's been done. All right, Chris is moving the beads. 10-9, race to 13. Who do you like from here? Now these guys are getting a breakdown finally. That's for sure. They're making balls, getting a good shot on the 1. Always takes them 10, 15 games, get warmed up on the table. I think that's another reason why we do these long races, the 13, 15, 21, because I don't know when the last time I seen a race to 7 for 500. Not too many people got cojones enough to do that or play multiple sets, race to 7 for 500. All right, Steven's got a good opportunity here. Everything's wide open. Everything's got a pocket. Really don't see any trouble, but other than pocketing the ball, getting little out of line here. Always something, right? Makes this game tough. Oh, he's gonna get safe on the end rail. No, think he's going to leave him a shot. Yep. Don't want to go too far on it. Yeah, hit the three a little too thin. Now he's got to bank this four ball. Not cutting it in. Called the bank. It's playing naturally and laying naturally to play to the six if he can make it. Yeah, nice shot. We got a nice angle on the six. He can just draw it back across the center line. Could go forward with it, play the seven in the side, or come around three rails. Yeah, letting it stroke out a little bit. I like that. Not bad. Didn't want to try to draw it and get below the seven, so that was a better option there. I could just stop the cue ball or draw it up table a little. Keep it in the center of the table. Don't want to go too far, Chris. What are you doing over there? Making it rough. He's gonna have to jump it, or does he have a whole ball? Looks like he has a whole ball. Jack up, or is he gonna go forward with it? Like he's gonna go forward. And he's gonna get away with it. Nope. He's gonna say, I want to play race to three for 500. I can't remember the last time I played race to three. Steven can get out here. Be a race to three. Come on, baby. Sweat batter's delight, right? Yeah, you can tell Chris is not happy with himself right now. Technically, it could have been over or he'd been on the hill, but Steven's showing a lot of heart. He's not giving up. We're used to him playing players just right around his Fargo or below, and this time he's stepping up, playing someone 19 points above him, and we got action. Race to three, baby. Meanwhile, don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Actually, I think after dinner, I'm going to see if Steven and his girl want to go to Starfighter's Cafe. All right, a little bathroom break. We'll be right back with you. All righty, we're back. Race to three for all the marbles. Another ball on the break. Four ball goes, but he's got to get on it just right. So there's the key shot right here. And now it don't go. So let's see. It may go if he caroms it. Can't tell if the seven's dead in the side. It doesn't look like it. Don't think he can throw it that much either. Probably gonna have to play safe. Trying to get this cue ball underneath the 10 ball. Slow roll. Slow got there. Left Steven an edge. Might be able to cut in the side. I can't tell. If he does, he's letting the cue ball go. If it hits it too thin, he may scratch. Well, he's playing it smartly. Playing safe. Really good shot there. I actually like that play. He had enough of it. He can get a hold of it. Good play, keeping him in the game. Critical shot at this time and moment. Chris may have to go 3 rails with this. I kind of like it. Go 3 rails, it can actually make this ball. Go around the 9-10. He's got enough. The 10 may be the only small problem, but I think as a one pocket player, I think he can do this. There he's going for it. Not enough spin. Needed just a little bit more. So great shot by Steven. Gonna give him a great opportunity to take the lead again. Was down 7-4, pulled ahead to 8-7. Then Chris pulled ahead to 9-8. And it's been going back and forth. 9-9. Chris went up 10-9, 10-10. Here we go. Big game right here because you could get to within 2, break in for a chance of break and run and get on the hill. Oh, no. Can't do that. Can only do that. Get away with it. Wow, that was big. But let's see if Chris can punish him for it. I think he's just got to slow roll the cue ball onto the 7, push the 4 to the bottom rail. He might be able to bank it underneath the 10. I think he went for it. Gonna get away with it a little bit, but he shouldn't like his next shot. Steven get that cue ball underneath the 7. Could be dangerous. But I think the nerves are starting to take effect. They know it's getting close. Went the other way with it. Tried to get away with it. Unfortunately, he's leaving Chris's shot. He cut this backwards. In the bottom right. Go 2 rails and get a shot on the 5 with the right speed. I think it's just center ball. Don't think you need to put any inside on it. Just need to focus on making the ball. Get past the 9. I think he got there. Could be close, but yeah, it could be close. He can slide, cut this in, and slide past the 8, past the 6. Well, got a little bit of masse, so he might be going into the 8 if he does make the 5. Yeah, he's definitely hooked. Just slightly, though. I think this is a masse. I think it's makeable. Oh, man. All right, Steven. It's your second time getting ball in hand. You better get out from here. You're supposed to punish your opponent. If you don't, they're going to punish you. Just draw it out to the center of the table. You can even put the cue ball right there where it is for the 6. Yep, just like that. Come down table. Pass the 9. Just play the ball with confidence. Don't try to play perfect. Well, he wouldn't have liked the 7 if he made the 6 from there anyway, so that's why I say you got to get past that 9 ball. He's got a clear shot on the 6. He should be able to go. Looks like he's going to draw it 2 rails. I would go 3 rails around. Yeah, I don't know about that one. 9's a big ball when you do that. I would have went around 3 rails with left-hand English. Tried to go on into the 10, come down, or come in between the 7 and 10. Got enough of it to be able to play a little bit of an open table safe, as I call it. Leaving it long and wrong and weird. Now they're both going to get into the game of safety battle. See who's going to sell out first. By going for it and not making it, or not playing the right safety with the right speed. Always the issue, right? Playing the 2-way. Nope, didn't get away with it. Even Steven and Ed, or my favorite, come underneath it and kick this ball up table. He might be able to make it in the side. I don't know if that 9 ball's stopping him or not, and if he can get enough of it. But I'm definitely trying to come underneath this 7 and kicking it up table. Try to get the cue ball to stop. Well, that might. No, that should work for Chris to be able to make it. Cut it backwards, a little bit of bottom English so you don't scratch in the side. Float over to the left hand side of the rail and bounce off. You want to hit this with confidence. You don't want to slow roll this ball. Oh, you just got to draw it. Wow. Stevens had ball in hand 3 times this rack. If he doesn't get out here, he may never win the match. Your confidence can go way down. You're not getting out with 3 balls with ball in hand. So he's got to do this for himself. Not just to try to win, but to just to build your confidence. I say this game should be called emotional damage. sport. Because when you miss balls that you're not supposed to miss, it causes emotional damage. All right. Steven pulling ahead again. 11 to 10. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Can we see Hill? Does the spectators want it? Players don't want it, but the spectators want to see it. Even Steven can get a good break here. And just as I say it, look at this rack. Oh my goodness. Is the 4 past the 10? I think it does. 3 balls on the break plus the cue ball. 2 ball was hanging. I think the 5 tried to go in. Like, it looks easy, but the 2 to 4 is the struggle. And I don't think the 4 passes the 10. So he's got to play the 2. And he's got to get below the 6 so he can play the 4 on the side. That's the way to get out on this rack. They're playing 3 foul, though. It's going to be tough, but now I would probably play the 1 into the 2 and play the 1 down table, but he sees it's going to be easier to try to do it from here. Yeah, I might have played the 1-2 combo and played off the 1 down here, but let's see if you can get below the 4. It's the only way he's getting out. This might not be bad. He might definitely can play safe from here. Might be the way you have to go. As bad as you want to try to run out, a lot of times to try to put that pressure on your opponent, playing the right safety at the right time is even more pressure on your opponent. So let's see if you can drop this cue ball behind the 6, get that 4 ball to the rail, and get ball in hand from Steven. He's looking like the 4 goes. If it does, yeah, he tried. I don't know. I think I still would have played safe. A lot easier safe. Drop behind. Big opportunity for Steven here. Oh, spoke too soon. Big shot. The pressure is real. All right. Not an easy shot, but he's got to make this 4 and try to get the cue ball to go in between the 6 and 10 and back to the center of the table. Not a gimme, but it is makeable. Yeah, that would have been good if he made it. All right, Steven jumps at the table real quick, jumping at this chance. Got a good opportunity here, good angle on the 5. Doesn't he come down table for the 6? Try to get straight in. Don't want to go to the left side of the 6. That'll work. You can make the 6 ball. It's got the natural angle to spin off the 6, go 2 rails, back to the center of the table for an angle on the 9. Don't want to draw this ball. Float it to the bottom rail, just like that. That's a good enough angle. Now you can either draw it or you can spin it with right hand English, go around three rails. I like going around three rails, going to the left side of the 10. It's actually an easier shot. Get to let your stroke out with this. The great shot, I was going to say, but drawing it, you take a chance of drawing in the side pocket and you hit that perfect. Hit that with confidence. So he's on the hill. 2-game lead by Steven for the first time in the match. Right time to do it. Like I said, Chris won the very first game, but it's not who wins the first game. It's who wins the last game. And let's see if Steven can pull off a break and run. Chris got one. Got a good opportunity. He has been breaking better. I will say, if Steven does win, it can be a lot easier at dinner than if he loses. So let's see if he can get it done. Nice break. Got a ball down. Look out, cue ball. Oh my goodness. Just when it looked like a great break, the cue ball always gets kicked in by something. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, Chris, got a really good chance here. Get on this 2 right. That's okay. Should be able to get on the 3. Once again, hate to say it, it's not a commentator curse, but everything's laying good. Just got to pocket the ball in front of you. Still not hard. It's actually a good angle, so you can make the 3, come back cross table for the 4. Just don't overhit it and get stuck behind the 6. All right, looking good, looking smooth. Again, you're in this situation. Every ball matters now. It's not just every game. Look out. Oh, gonna leave him shot. Not an easy one. Should be able to make it in the side. A little bit of draw English. Make the 4 and take what you get on the 5. Overcut it. Tried to use top English. Wow. All right, Chris. Here's your chance. I don't think he can slow roll this in and try to play the 5 in the opposite side, so I think he's going to make this with some confidence and go around 3 rails underneath the 10, come back above the 5, play shape for the 5 in the bottom left hand corner. Oh, went for the bank with shape. Great shot. All right, key shot right here. Do you slow roll this ball or do you try to punch it over? You slow roll it forward to get straight in. I was afraid of that. That was huge. And the 9 ball came into play. He's looking to see if he can jump it. I think he's got to kick it. Yeah, I think he had to slow roll that and go forward with it. So he did get stuck behind the 9. Key mistake in the critical part of the game. But it's kind of risky, being that you're stretched out. If you're going to stretch out, I'd rather kick at the ball because he's stretched out either way. If he kicks at it, he's got to stretch out. But I like it because it's makeable. Out. Not like that. All right. Ball in hand, 4 ball out for Steven Moreno to take this down. And say, give yourself a small angle to get off the rail. There you go. See it too many times with the lower rated players when they get ball in hand, they put the ball straight in. Like, no, always give yourself an angle. You only want to be straight in on the last ball. This would be a big confidence booster for Steven Moreno, too. As he taken on a player a little bit better than him, a little bit higher Fargo. I say this a lot. This is more of a key ball than a 10 ball. And he made it. Nice shot with confidence. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make him shoot it. But wow, what a match! I tell you what. Great heart by Steven. Great job by Chris. And there you have it. Steve Moreno takes down the Friday night fight here at Main Street Billiards, 13-10. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. We hit 50 viewers. Not bad. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Thanks again to Main Street Billiards and to the players and to the sponsors and to the viewers. Y'all are making it worthwhile coming out and doing this. So thanks again. We shall see you when we see you. Make sure to drive.